hello. I'm here at the Adelaide Botanic Garden and I'm here to meet my friend Trent Hill. Follow me. Trent is an Indigenous storyteller, educator and guide. He's been working with the Adelaide Botanic Garden on schools education programs for more than 10 years. Today we're going to show you a couple of things from the Aboriginal Plant Use Trail, which is regularly conducted by Trent here at the garden. I think I can see him now. Oh, hello Trent, there you are.
Ninamani.
Ninamani. Now what does Ninamani mean?
Means hello in Ghana. So
Ghana's
Ghana, we're on
here.
Ghana land,
Yep.
so I always acknowledge that we're here on Ghana land. And I'm a Noongar Wilman man from Western Australia, that's where all my people come from. But when I was young, I grew up here and on Ghana land, so of course, yeah, always acknowledge that we're here on Ghana land because, well, here in Australia there's many groups of Aboriginal people and we all speak many different languages. So Ghana country today goes all the way up north, up to around a place called Crystal Brook, so that's when you walk to Port Augusta there, and goes all the way down south, down to Cape Jervis, that's where you catch your ferry to Kangaroo Island these days, and then from the Barossa Ranges, so like all the way up, back up just before Nuriupta, all the way back down to the beach is all Ghana country, so. Yeah.
And of course, here at the Botanic Gardens, the plants that are here and that you do on your tour are from all over Australia, aren't they?
Yeah, that's right. So we're here in the Australian forest here in the gardens. And this one is actually from Queensland, this one here. You can tell this one comes from Queensland, from a rainforest type area.
Yeah, so it's big leaves, dark green leaves. I'm going to step out of the picture and you can tell us a little bit about the Parapara.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the Parapara here. Like we were saying, the tell comes from Queensland by its big green leaves from a rainforest type area. Now, this one here, these seed pods, we actually use them to catch birds, make a bird trap with them. So firstly what you're going to do, you're going to get some seeds and fruit that birds really like to eat, and you put them on the ground, and you get all these seed pods and you put them like in big circles around the seeds. So a bird will come walking along, and you have to step on these seed pods. And you can actually see, look, I'm allowed to pick a few things off here in the gardens just to teach the kids here. When the birds step on them, okay, they'll stick to his feet. And then he'll try and get them off with his beak. He'll get them stuck on his beak there. Next thing you know, he'll try and get them off with his wings. Next thing you know, he'll have them stuck all over himself and he won't be able to fly away properly. So you wait for him to go and collect some fresh water. Well, you go and collect some fresh water, I should say. Come back to check on your bird trap. He'll be rolling around trying to get him off himself, and then you can quickly pick him up and you can have some bird for dinner then. So this is a very clever way. Then you don't get tired and thirsty chasing birds around, then you can save your energy. It's really important to think about ways how to save your energy out in the bush. You don't want to be chasing birds around, okay, to save your energy. Okay, and nature's clever too. That's the seed pod. So the bird sits on the branch. One of these might stick to his feather for his whole entire life. Next thing, he'll fly off to the island, maybe with all the other birds there. Eventually he'll die. So automatically this tree's got a natural host, a natural compost to start growing again, which is really clever as well.
Wait a minute, are you saying they are oh my goodness, they really are sticky. That is amazing. And what a fantastic use for them. And a delicious lunch, I suppose.
Yes, very nice.
Okay, so I think we should go and look at something else. Where should we go? That way?
Yeah, we're around this way.
All right, let's go. Okay, so we'll have a bit of a look around, see what's here, and oh wait, that's over there. Trent, what's that?
That's the bottle tree. That's another tree from Queensland here in the forest.
Bottle tree, that's named after the shape. Okay, leave you to it and you can tell us all about it.
Right, so yeah, this is the bottle tree, another tree from up in Queensland. Usually they're a lot shorter, a lot rounder. This is a very tall bottle tree because he's actually competing with all the other trees here in the forest for the sunlight. He's trying to get up there and get the sun. Okay, so the bottle trees, like the name says, bottle, so lots of water in here. So bottle tree like a big rainwater tank. Now to get the water out, you have to get your stone axe, like we spoke about earlier. Get your stone axe and cut the outer bark off and take that outer bark off. Okay, and all the water would actually come trickling out like a slow running tap. Then you'd have to get your cooler one, your carrying dish there, and catch all the water. When there's not a lot of water in there, in times of drought, you'd have to cut the inner bark out. Okay, it's really soft and stringy, that inner bark. Pull it out and you'd squeeze that bark like a sponge to get all the water out like that. Now, this is very important. The most important thing when you finish getting a drink is that you actually put that piece of bark back in there. You get some stones, wedge the stones in there to hold the bark in there, and get some wet mud and clay, patch it up so it didn't keep on leaking water. Otherwise it'd be like taking the plug out, the bark to sink and all the water would leak out. Okay, then you can come back next season, your kids, your grandkids, and keep coming back to the same spot for many years. Okay, it's very important that we look after the trees. Trees look after us, so it's important that we all look after the trees, very important.
So, Trent, are you saying I could get some water from this?
Yeah, filtered water. Yeah, so
Filtered water? That's amazing. So, are there any other uses?
yeah, you can make big shields from these ones as well. So it's a nice light softwood, so it's used for absorbing blows from like clubs and boomerangs and things. And you can actually use it for making little bark canoes as well, as long as, like we spoke about before, that you patch him back up so it doesn't keep on leaking water and it doesn't more die and get infection, so you can come back for a long time then to the same spot as well.
Fantastic. So we've just seen a couple of the plants that are here at the Adelaide Botanic Garden, but of course there are many, many more from all around Australia that you cover during your tour, yes?
Yeah, big mob from all over. Yeah.
From all over. So thank you so much for sharing some of your time.
Thank you.
And sharing some of your stuff here on Ghana land. And if people want to book you, these are the contact details right here, okay? So make sure you do. You'll have a great time and learn lots. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And there you have it. You can get all the information you need to book through the Adelaide Botanic Garden. You can also get one of the Adelaide Botanic Garden staff to take you on some amazing tours of this place. You can also get me to take you on a tour all about dinosaurs. But that's a story for another time. In the meantime, I'm going to keep looking. Cheerio!